For this video review, we're going to take a look at Mark2Toys.com. This is weapon set A, intended for 1:12 scale action figures. 8 weapons for the price of $13. So before we take a look at the details and the quality, let us first identify the 1:12 scale weapons in this set. So starting from the right topmost, that's going to be the British L1A1 rifle chambered in 308. The next weapon is going to be a M16A2 with an underbellied 12 gauge shotgun, the iconic weapon from the Predators movie, the first Predators movie. Now the Mark 10 submachine gun, the Chris Vector. So Israeli weapons industry, this is the Uzi 9mm, and of course M4, and this is a really great addition to this set, which is the Type 97, the Chinese standard issued rifle for their armed forces, the Type 97 or the QBZ-97. And with regards to the shotgun that is included in this set, that is, I just labeled it a pump action shotgun because of the way it looks. Really does not designate any type of brand on the market, possibly Mossberg or whatever. So that's it. Okay, so since majority of the accessories on this set is going to a G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure, let us first represent the Hasbro or the G.I. Joe Classified Series action figure rifle. So just picked one out of the lot, and as you could see, well, of course, as you could see, the quality, and it's like been this AK-47 has been run over by a tank. Okay, so the quality representation for a Hasbro made weapon. Now let's take a look at Force Valaverse. So this is their somehow the representative of their M4. So with regards to quality, spot on quality, straightness of the weapon system, and details, nicely done. And let's compare it right now with the Mark II design toys. So up close and personal, this is the detail of their M4. This is the detail of your Force Valaverse M4. So well, there's going to be striking difference between these two. Well, the magazine is going to be smaller. Now that's going to be a personal thing, whether you're going to like that or not. But so far, with regards to quality, so details on the M4. So we have your standard red dot sight and your broom handle or vertical foregrip. Picatinny rails are covered except for the underbelly of the rifle, the handguard. So the barrel is much slimmer than your Force Valaverse, but the magazine is more realistic compared to the Valaverse one. So this is how these two now would compare. So I hope the white background really catches on the details of these two accessories. So with regards to thickness and durability, the same, but for the Force Valaverse, it's going to be a little bit thicker. Their weapons, I mean. Okay, so another thing with Force Valaverse, you could take off the magazines and you could insert muzzle flashes or firing effects on the end of the barrels. all of their weapons, I mean, with Action Force Valaverse. So, but with Mark2Toys, the magazine is fixed and we don't have any break or opening on the barrel to insert muzzle devices. But possibly the other muzzle devices from Action Force Valaverse, the one that doesn't need insertion on the barrel, one that just is going to fit over the barrel, I mean, I think that's going to do for the Mark2Toys. Just in case you want to make use of the muzzle devices from Action Force Valaverse, might as well pick one from my lot. So I'll be back. Okay, so we have two types of Action Force Valaverse muzzle devices or flash effects. So the one with the peg and the other that is going to be just an insertion type, one with a hole. So let me see if I have another one, because I know that this is the one that I really enlarged the hole with. So I still have another flash device in this bag that I did not play with really. So I think this is going to be it. So yeah. Okay, so we have the M4 from Mark2Toys, and we're going to try whether the muzzle device from Action Force Valaverse is going to fit that end. Oops, I guess. Possible, yeah. Okay, so that's it. So it's possible that you could use the Action Force Valaverse muzzle devices or effects on a Mark2Toys, because it is also nicely made with regards to details and the hardness of the plastic that was used, or possibly the procedure of the manufacturing of these weapons. So I like this better than the one that is produced by Hasbro. So there you go, it could be used. Okay, so another representative from another company, so Gridiron Studios, so your standard M16 family. So this is their A1, yeah, A1, M16A1. Okay, so let's take out the magazine. So removable magazine, but with regards to manufacturing, this is a 3D printed weapon. Well, the details are really there, but take a look. So this has been on my Terminator, NECA Terminator T800 Arnold Schwarzenegger figure. So he has been holding this weapon in my display, and that is already warped. So take a look at the angle of the weapon system. So this needs once again heating to really straighten it out. Okay, so with regards to, well, there's going to be a difference with regards to size for full-size rifle, the M16A1 against the M4, but at least to represent Gridiron Studios. So that is just my point. Well, with Gridiron Studios, you could use the muzzle devices from your Action Force Valaverse, because the barrel has an opening for insertion of muzzle or firing effects. So, but with regards to sturdiness or quality of the plastic, 3D designed, so there's a difference. Gridiron Studios, softer material. Action Force Valaverse, so it's going to be sturdier material. Mark2Toys, sturdier material. So I think I already presented a good representation of the three big companies. I really don't know, or let's just say three companies that produce 1:12 scale accessories for G.I. Joe classified series collectors like us. So my pick, my choice, well, it's going to be Valaverse and Mark2Toys. I just hope that Mark2Toys would produce more, because Action Force Valaverse or Bobby Vala is producing a lot of new accessories for 1:12 scale. Actually, there's going to be a new release. I hope it's going to be out soon because I can't wait to purchase more. But with Mark2Toys, you only have weapon set A and weapon set B. So I hope that this video gets through Mark2Toys, because I also really like your weapon sets. So I hope you produce more. Okay, so it's time to take a look at all of the details of the other weapons. So we already discussed quality, we already discussed details, pricing. Well, of course, Mark2Toys prices their weapon set really nice. So good job. $13 for a set. Action Force Valaverse, the same thing. So you guys really have my heart with regards to accessories for 1:12 scale. So yep. So British L1A1 308 battle rifle. So it's only missing the carrying handle. So M16A2 with an underbelly or underside 12 gauge shotgun. Iconic design from Predator. So we're going to pair this with G.I. Joe Classified series. You know who, Spirit. So that is the details. Now we're ready to move on to the next weapon. Mark-10. So this submachine gun. So this is the version without the stock. Chris Vector submachine gun. So this one has a stock but does not have a suppressor. So let's take out the Action Force Valaverse Chris Vector. So Action Force Valaverse, this one is suppressed, and of course different color and different stock. So once again, this is the details on this Chris Vector from Mark2Toys. Israeli weapons industry, Uzi. So that's the details on this weapon system. The bullpup from China, so Type 97 or the QBZ-97. And you have the Home Defender. This is what I call the Home Defender 12 gauge pump action shotgun. So the pump action has an extension for a light. So we have sights or sighting system. So front sight and rear sight. And we have also a stock or a representative of an extendable stock, but that stock is not extendable, it's fixed. And this shotgun also sports a pistol grip with additional placement of ammunition, but we don't have any shotgun shells on that saddle or that side saddle. Okay, so we have the 12 gauge shotgun, pump action shotgun on the Tenant Falcon. So this is how the figure looks. So with regards to thickness, length, and the girth or possibly the mass of the weapon against the action figure. So let's compare it with the Action Force Valaverse. So let's just put it to the side. Yep, so I could see that the scale is the same. Of course, this one has a retractable buttstock, so it is more close to the one that we know Lieutenant Falcon would use, but that is a fixed butt stock. So here is the AA-12 from Action Force Valaverse. Well, of course, this is going to be a bigger, bulkier weapon. So with regards to proportion, how does it scale to an action figure? So I see that it really scales good. So I'm really pleased with this purchase. So to sample the other weapons out, we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Spirit and G.I. Joe Classified Series Dusty. And of course, my personal favorite, Lieutenant Falcon. My Lieutenant Falcon. So he sports an Mark2Toys M4 rifle. So from the shotgun, upgrade to an M4 rifle. Just to show with regards to the dimensions of the accessory to the action figure. Okay, so let's move on to Spirit. So this is how Spirit would look with that M16, the full 20-inch M16A2 rifle with the 12-gauge shotgun. So looks really cool. Really like it. Okay, so let's move on to the next figure. The only person that I know of that would sport a bullpup rifle. So from a FAMAS to a QBZ 97, or yeah, QBZ 97. So this is how Dusty would look with that rifle. So we have the last set of weapons on the action figures. So Lieutenant Falcon sports an L1A1. Dusty would sport the Uzi submachine gun. So that is how it looks. And this really looks great on this Spirit action figure, the Chris Vector. So look at that. And for the last weapon for Mark2Toys weapon set A is going to be the Mark10. So on the Mark10, that's going to be a flash or a effect muzzle device from Action Force Valaverse. So really looks good on this kit bashed version of Snake Eyes. Okay, so that is it for my review of Mark2Toys.com or Mark2 Designs weapons set A. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.